Jimmie Bell, Doug Worthington.
Give us the intro. It's been a while, Dougie.
Doug,
Go ahead and knock the intro out.
You got it, man. This is we in Salina, Ohio. This is the Know It All podcast. We're talking all things Buckeyes. Normally we at Gallup Park. We took our talents to Salina, man.
To Salina,
How
Ohio.
You feeling, man? You got the Red Bull cracking.
North, as it normally do. West Ohio.
Talk about it, man.
Near the border. Pretty decent high school football out here. Used to be the bomb.
If you
guys know the Hoying brothers.
The Hoying. We know the
St.
construction.
Mary's, absolutely.
We know the construction.
There's St. Mary's homies, a couple exits down the way. If you guys know, the Penn State has had the Herring brothers, the offensive linemen, excuse me. Mary's used to be the quintessential high school football team in the area around here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone else used to kind of chase it.
That's that Ohio. That's that Ohio in your spirit.
That's that Ohio thing.
You know about it. You traveled for the high school ball. You was a high school legend, Buckeye legend, Jimmie Bell. Jimmie Bell, my OG. Man.
But we are back. We got Kev back. He's been down.
Man. We missed you, Kev.
We're back with TKDS.
Behind the scene, the hardest worker in there.
We are excited about it. But but since Kev has been gone, and we've had another week to marinate in this thing, we got a lot to talk about, bro.
Talk about it, yeah.
Last week, Minnesota.
Golden Gophers.
This week, Wisconsin.
No, last week we had Illinois.
Excuse me, Illinois.
Yeah, that's how long it's been.
That's how long it's been. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to take a quick break.
Quick breaks.
Then we're going to come back. Because there's been a lot of stuff in the Big Ten that's been popping too.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of people have some opinions about it. So you guys stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Where can you find us at?
TKDSsports.net, right? .tv. You can also check us out on Roku.
Roku. We on Roku?
The Roku channel.
Come on, I need a Roku check.
And obviously, you got Doug Worthington's page. Go like his page.
Oh, we on Instagram.
You got Jimmie's page.
We have Facebook for Jimmy. And we
Instagram.
have Facebook here.
We on Facebook?
No, it's Instagram.
Instagram Live.
You got Twitter on? Is it called Twitter now? Because you know it might be X. All right. X gonna give it to you. Okay. X ain't always, DMX. Shout out to the Dark Man.
Hallelujah.
X. But yeah, we gotta pay bills. We'll be back, right?
Master P. But we'll be right back.
A young man named Scott saved my life 11 years ago.
They got a whole life?
I'm Rick Brown, a grateful kidney and pancreas transplant recipient who lives life every day to honor my donor hero. Pass life on through organ donation at lifeconnection.org.
This game just got bigger.
That's how we do it, fellas.
And better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season, it's about the grit.
Unbelievable.
The glory.
This conference is anybody's to take.
And the clash of champions.
Every game is our championship game.
The 2025 HBCU Go football season is coming this fall. Only on HBCU Go.
We back.
And we are back.
Where we at? We at Salina or Salina,
We in
Ohio?
Salina.
Salina, like a slime.
Ohio.
Normally we Gallup Park.
Normally Gallup Park.
Gallup Park people.
We miss you.
Be back.
We'll be back next week. Chris Michael.
We're back with Kevin. Can you shout out, what is it? TKDS. What is it?
Sports.tv.
I'm gonna get it right, Kev. I'm sorry.
TKDS. I've been doing a lot, so I'm a little slicker at it.
But listen, we're talking about all Big Ten right now.
Absolutely.
A lot of movement, a lot of money, a lot of shakeup, and different type of huge programs. The Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
What first pivot you want to take?
So let's talk about this. One of the most important things is James Franklin. What is your take and thought on the James Franklin fire, the timing,
absolutely.
Like what's your thoughts on that whole thing?
I got good thoughts with it because I came from a class that got recruited by Joe Paterno, right?
Joe Pa.
McCarthy was actually the guy that was recruiting me, and to see what happened to that program and to appreciate where he had to get it from, Penn State went all the way to putting names on the back of their jerseys. Do you remember that? They were trying to show
everything.
People,
they were open.
They were like, "Yo, man, help us, man. We got to come from this." Because when you have a legendary coach like Joe Paterno, who follows that?
Christo, what's up?
Right. So with that being said,
not only Joe Pa,
it
was the drama.
The drama.
The shower drama.
It was that part, right? That black eye. Then you had a good coach and the guy that went from the Patriots. Right.
But he didn't last.
He didn't last. He went and got money. He went to the league.
Yeah.
So to see that James Franklin, you got to figure out where he came from, where he got that program. That program was in shambles. A lot of people don't want to do a lot of work in Happy Valley. It's not the best place to recruit. There's nothing in there besides, College Station? Is it called College Station?
That's it, bro.
So at the end of the day, to have a young man that's 17, 18 years old interested in that particular area, that was a tough sell. But he recruited well, very well. He actually got a lot of respect from the athletic department because he was able to make
Richie Rich
Nolan the highest paid ever assistant coach at $3 million. Jim Knowles from Ohio State.
Yeah.
So there's so many pieces that you can tip your hat on for James Franklin, but he didn't get the job done. He didn't get and win the big games. He was 1-8 against top 5 opponents, and that's not going to cut it when it comes down to a program that's so allured like Penn State.
What they want, what they think they want. So what's up, Kristen? So this is my thing on James. I think he was perfect. I think all of the things you talked about, people don't realize he came in and took this program he lifted it from the possibility of the doldrums to back to prominence. Now, we have to be very honest about the prominence of Penn State, bro.
Talk about it.
Some of this is that people still have thought of Penn State the way that they were with Joe Pa in the late 80s, early 90s, before Big Ten.
Yeah, before Big East.
Totally, they've always been independent.
Oh, independent.
Totally different team. Even them coming to the Big Ten, totally different team. They've always wanted, and people have had the thought of Penn State being back to where they were and then having the competitiveness to be up there with the Michigans, the Ohio States, and the big-time national programs, but that was never their place, bro.
Yeah.
They never had enough to be that, and I think people had an expectation even this year of him being able to compete. So when people hit that number with him being 4 of whatever of the top teams, my thing is always this. Who said?
Who said?
Who said that they were supposed to be that? I hate when sometimes the media does that. They like to paint these pictures, and that's not who they were. That's not who they were even predicted to be.
But given their brand, right, they had 2 1,000-yard rushers, right? That's the only returning 1,000-yard. I don't know their names. You had the quarterback, number 15, who suffered a season-ending injury that would have been a top 3 quarterback.
In that loss to UCLA.
So they had the people around to make a push. They went all the way to the college semifinals where they got bounced out by Notre Dame, and they were competitive in that game. So when you look at Penn State, they look like they're next up. Ohio State, they're losing so much on defense. That's what we're here. Go Bucks. So much on defense. The entire defensive line. They're losing Ransom, which was a great safety. They're losing Will Howard, their quarterback, who's now a Pittsburgh Steeler. Shout out to Pittsburgh. You're losing a 2-headed running back committee and Junkins and Travion.
Absolutely, Crystal. Brandon saying.
You got Emeka Ibuka, who looks like the second coming of Chris Carter.
Absolutely.
You lose all of that, and they say they might be better. So at the end of the day, it's like when it comes down to James Franklin and the way he's been recruiting, he's had recruiting classes that have been better than Ohio State. But as we like, and you ever went to the program, the Woody Hayes, it's called Developed Here. We put out NFL players, and we're able to look at these guys do very, very good things, which bring more players, which makes this the whole Ohio State factory just that dominant. Given the city, when it comes down to Columbus, Ohio, which is growing, I don't think is no type of like limit on that, because you have the outskirts where we're in Salina and it's thriving. There's just so much that's going for Ohio State that when it comes down to it, you look at Alabama, Saban's gone, but you look at the community in Tuscaloosa, no kid is gonna really make no money outside of Tuscaloosa. Now, I ain't going there and making no bread. You could come to Ohio State and go see some Fortune 500 companies right up the road up in New Albany, some of your neck of the woods. It's just it's an abundant factory, and we have a spoil of riches when it comes down to being a Buckeye. To have a national championship, even though we ain't beat the team up north, I got 5 gold pants. Shout out to it. 5 gold pants.
I got 2.
When it comes down to, we didn't get that done, but to win a national championship, I mean, they're doing everything. They're doing everything for a program. Shout out to Day.
But this is the deal, and I've said this before. Ohio State is a privileged place, and anyone can be that place with the right makeup, with the right connection, with the proper expectation. And that's why I tell people, just because especially nowadays, just because you have a particular name does not award you nothing, doesn't award you anything. The beauty of watching Ohio State this whole year, as opposed to some other teams, is that we came in with a very clear slate, but the beauty is we've watched our homies get better against themselves every single week.
Iron sharpens iron.
Every single week they've gotten better. It doesn't matter who they're playing. It does matter who they're playing, but in some places it doesn't. And that's why you get what you get. Penn State, I don't think they're going to get any better than James Franklin right now. There isn't any one individual right now.
Come get Jimmie Bell.
But you got to be honest about your space and time. People talked about the Indiana coach. I had Indiana people hit me up, Sean Harper. I said, bro, he's not going anywhere. Right. He said, why? I said, in this time and day, you just need a program who's going to support your mission and vision.
Yeah.
This is one of the top recruiters of our modern era who believes that God told him that he's supposed to be a head coach.
I don't believe him. I don't believe in him.
He recruited all of the Julio Jones, your Derrick Henrys.
He coached them.
No, he recruited them.
But he just said on live, and I'm going to let you get back to it because you're doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to Jimmie Bell. But he just said he don't like recruiting stars.
It didn't matter what he likes recruiting. My point is that's who he recruited.
He don't like recruiting stars.
But he did.
Indiana is coming off some grimy cats.
No, let me finish. But my point is he knows what he's doing. So you're right. So I'm just using that as an example. The same thing I told the Hart. I said you're making it about the money and other things. He does not recruit stars. I said the same thing. He watches film and sees the talent in an individual. Well, that's how we were recruited back in the day. We didn't have stars.
Yeah.
I think that stars.
I started the stars.
Okay, well,
Rivals.com kind of just started going when I was in. I was a 4-star. 4-star across the board. Buffalo, New York.
Well, people got to understand that was not the game. He's a talent dude. He just needs support. He fits in a very similar cloth as Dion. They have cachets.
Not
many of these places have these cachets where they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And people are going to follow them, bro.
Yeah,
that's who this dude is. He ain't have to prove. He already proved himself.
He said, Google me. He proved himself to me when he said, Google me.
Dion, people are going to come.
Yeah.
He just needs Colorado to continue to support.
So, that part, I don't know. Listen, so when it comes down to Cincinnati, I like him, but I think the verdict is still out. I think Indiana, obviously getting off the start that they had for 2 years and the way that he's presented himself.
What verdict do you need?
I mean, again, they lost. They got smacked by Notre Dame. They got smacked by Notre Dame. Last year. So I'm just saying, it's still things that need to be done. There's still things that need to be done when it comes down to proving that you're that program. He just got $90 million.
Deserve it.
At the end of the day, I just don't want to hear his buyout contract in 18 months. And next season, when they take that hard left, I don't want to see that it's cost them $110 million to get out of the deal if they got to pay that man.
So my point is, let's go back to the point. Okay, this is a great example. Penn State fits in the same category as Indiana fits in right now. Flat out. Stop having expectations and grandeur of being on Ohio State's level. It's not happening. You're not even on Michigan's level.
Oh, not. They're not on the level.
Michigan is going to have their ups and downs, but they're going to have their ups. Penn State ain't got no ups, bro. They're going to have a good team. They're going to be solid.
Penn State always been solid. Penn State always been solid.
Just solid, bro.
Penn State is one of the 3 Big Ten L's I took.
They're sexier than Iowa.
They're
sexier than Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa used to try to get rid of Kurt France, who's perfect for them.
Kurt France,
but until they realize this is our ceiling. Now this is the deal. Kurt, we need you to be the best
this is Iowa. This
with
is
our
ceiling,
expectation.
Man. This is your ceiling.
Now, if you come up under our expectation, that's a whole nother ball game. Penn State is getting criticized for beating teams that they shouldn't beat. Period. Nothing is going to tell you that they should consistently beat top 5 ranked teams. They haven't shown it. They ain't recruited like that. They don't look like that, and that's not who they are. Ohio State
is it.
Even Michigan.
Yeah.
From a totality of sexiness and money and transaction.
Big sexy. Oregon is the one.
Not tradition, but all
Oregon
of that other stuff.
Oregon is that beautiful 5'10" looker that can't cook and clean.
Bro, and her breath stink.
She
got pyrrhea.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
She
You
can't
gotta
do
get
nothing
closer.
about her.
Yeah, you thought it was the first time, but it's actually all the time.
Bro, she was on her medication.
Damn.
And until you
She
woke
look
up
good,
the next
though.
day.
Is she fine?
Bro,
Good.
she ain't just fine.
Yeah, that's Oregon.
She's First Road of Baptist Church fine, and you fornicating.
Damn.
And
we
the
gotta
pastor's
go pay a bill
and
after
the
this
pastor's fine with it. Fine.
Listen, man.
Then she belches and melts your beard.
The Big Ten, I don't know because I don't look at all the conferences. SEC, I know they got some ups and downs. Ole Miss is the top of the SEC right now. What Lane Kiffin I can see Lane Kiffin pulling out and being a Penn State. I don't know. I can see them getting some bread, and that's one of those guys. I feel like he's sneaky. But right now we got TKDS Sports. Got my boy
TV.
.TV. All right, I'm gonna get it right.
No, you got it right.
Pay a bill.
I was just stretching you.
Red Bull.
I was stretching
you. We got a lot of fans here up here in Salina. Go Bucks. We got a lot of fans up in Salina, Ohio. And the gang, go Buckeyes. It's not, look at Kev over there. We're just starting. It's Jimmie Bell. We're gonna pay a bill. Be right back. Back.
Chris Davis.
This game just got bigger.
That's how we do it, fellas.
And better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season, it's about the grit.
Unbelievable.
The glory.
This conference is anybody's to take.
And the clash of champions.
Every game is our championship game.
The 2025 HBCU Go football season is coming this fall. Only on HBCU Go.
Grab life by the chicken fingers and savor the day with hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret cane sauce that makes everything that much better.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Look at it. Freestyle. Bah, bah, bah,
Back
bah.
at it.
Where we at? We at Salina, Ohio. Normally we're at Gallup Park. If you showed up to Gallup Park, tell them a beer on me. Put it on the tab. This is Jimmie Bell.
Tizap.
Finest. Doug Worthington, Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo's
We
New
got
York.
Kevin back.
Fanist.
Yo, we was on tripods for 3 weeks lonely.
Hey, bro.
Thank you for being back, Kev. Thank you for making the trip. He actually was the first person here, so you got to get your
Bro,
your
we got our equipment back.
got our
I feel
equipment
relevant.
back.
I feel
Yeah.
like I've been naked.
We got a microphone.
Bro, we got microphone.
We got a microphone for you. We got another one for you.
The
All right?
microphone fiend.
So, no, it's good. We got a lot of great fans here. We're going to talk Buckeye
Now
football.
check
We're
this
going to
out.
sign some stuff.
I'm going to bring some stuff out because we do have a Wisconsin game coming
We
up.
got a Badger.
We're bouncing
Badger.
right now.
Badger me.
And so I played with Coach Fickle. I came in class of
Pause.
92 with Coach Fickle.
Pause. I
And,
played with Coach Fickle.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Fickle the pickle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Fickle
double
Pickle
pause.
was Wilder.
Yeah. On purpose. you know I'm gonna be a fool.
Hey, I love you. I
And
love
Doug actually
Watch how you say.
was
Watch
his
what you
coach.
say. He was
Coach
my-
Fickle was his defensive coordinator.
linebacker coach. James Laurinaitis coach. Bye-bye.
So what did you think? And we gonna chop these questions up.
Yes.
When you heard he accepted the Wisconsin job, what
Man.
was your initial thought? Then we're gonna go to another question.
Yeah. So the biggest thing about that is like the fact that he was the Cincinnati head coach did a lot for me, right? A guy that was a coordinator, a guy that was a coach that worked with me when it come down to, because he was a defensive lineman, so he worked with me as a defensive lineman, right? He was one of the most vocal leaders far as that standpoint as a coach because he wasn't too far removed and was a player. So Luke Fickle meant a little bit more to me than I can kind of express. So seeing him get the Cincinnati job was amazing. I actually brought a bunch of my youth down to Cincinnati. Greg Gillum gave us a tour, gave us gear. The quarterback was one of the top quarterbacks, Reddick or something, right?
Who was Greg Gillums?
Greg Gillum was he was one of those Jim Tressel player liaisons. He was like an old head that used to make sure we got to class and make sure that we needed stuff.
Wanted to make sure that everybody understood.
With Luke Fickle down to Cincinnati, and he allowed me to bring
Monte.
my agency, my group home kids down to Cincinnati and have just a wonderful experience.
Jeremy, I totally agree.
Like Luke Fickle, man, the way he get in his head, it's personal, right? Because I mean, again,
Make it a pause. Go ahead.
yeah, make it a pause. Make it
a pause. Say it.
I'm gonna say this before we get to Wisconsin. He had a more talented team when he had the Badger. I mean, when he had the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they went the introduction of him being in there 2019 to Ohio State. Luke Fickle brought his Bearcats to Ohio State. They lost 42-0, right? And they got a more talented team now than they do then. So I say all that to say I don't like really the state of Wisconsin football. They don't spend no bread. They don't spend no bread on their people.
It's not about the spin.
No, wait a minute. You're not gonna set netting me on here. You're not gonna hit me with that Indiana rhetoric, right? When it comes down to recruiting,
it's not about the spin.
No. When it comes down to recruiting, the Big Ten, it is hard to get people to come up north.
He ain't got that far yet.
For how cold it is, it's harder for them to come up north when they have one. They Adidas too. No, Under Armour. They're Under Armour program.
Under Armour.
It matters. Because these kids that's 5-star, they
okay, let me say this. This is where I'm coming from. This is why it doesn't
No,
matter.
Jimmy.
This is why it doesn't matter. I mean, what you're saying matters. They ain't got that far yet.
He said it don't matter.
So they're Wisconsin, the only party in town.
Yeah.
And somebody did a stat, bro. They're like less than 10% Wisconsin players.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a poor recruit. That's bad.
Period.
That's bad. That's bad. That's a fact.
In a place that's known for offensive linemen
Big
and
boys.
running backs.
That's a fact.
And huge receivers and defensive linemen who want to be Badgers.
Maybe they don't.
You see
Where
what
they
I'm
go?
saying?
I'm with you on that, but that goes to, we're talking out of two sides, but the same reference.
But every situation with different coaches is going to be different. Luke doesn't have a cachet for people to follow him from a recruiting standpoint. We've been talking about Stingletti or whatever his name is.
Cincinnati.
He does. Dion does. I'm sure there's some other coaches that we don't know about. They do. They're known for recruiting. They're known for these relationships. That's not Luke's cachet. His cachet is being the leader of that program. So you're right. What most people don't understand, when they did their Cincinnati run, they were one of the teams that took full advantage of the transfer portal. Those guys were all transfer portal NFL guys back then.
Absolutely.
People think those are Cincinnati guys.
Absolutely.
No, they weren't.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
No, they weren't.
He wasn't able to my thing is, we're saying the same thing. He was not able to recreate that in Wisconsin.
But he wasn't. My point is that he wasn't going to.
But at the end of the day, that tells me that you're playing behind the 8 ball if you're not able to gather that talent.
Well, he should have known that going in. He should have known.
Yeah, but my thing is like you talking about Bloomingdale, Indiana, right? So again, I'm gonna tip my hat off to Cincinnati, the $80 million guy, $90 million guy. I don't know how Luke Fickell, being as young, and again, you said it, so I'm gonna bring it back to you. I don't know a guy, Luke Fickell, who is younger than Cignetti, who's had a time in the NFL for a smidgen, but played and coached at The Ohio State University. How doesn't he show the brand of football for Wisconsin and be a Big Ten reference guy, knowing what's needed to win in that conference? Obviously, you said it. This is what I want to bring it back to you. Having 10% of your team to be Wisconsin people, that's harsh. But I say it is hard to keep talent if you don't have, one, the NIL money, if you don't have the city that's going to represent it, and if you don't have a proven formula. And Luke Fickell just doesn't have that coming from Cincinnati.
And all of those are my points, with the money, though, being the last thing. You got to have a foundation of something. Their foundation is based upon running the ball.
Yes.
Getting offensive linemen, top offensive linemen, getting top running backs to the next level, defensive linemen and linebackers. That's their game. And he ain't doing none of it.
Oh, we got one of the Cleveland's own.
He's literally not doing it.
He rolled
it in. He's literally not doing it. And when you go in, you gotta. When Coach Trussell came to Ohio State, the first thing he said he was going to do is build a fence around Ohio. To build a fence around Ohio.
I'm talking about.
Everybody does that. When the Miami coaches go to Miami, they're talking about build a fence around southern Miami.
But wait a minute, why Syracuse ain't been no fence for me, man? I'm a New York guy.
You're the one guy, and you were too big for
why
them.
Nobody want me?
It's kind of like when I was at YSU. You know how Coach Trussell recruited me?
What?
He said, Jim, he said, we know each other. He said, I know your mom.
We know each other.
This is what he said. He says, if you choose to do anything other than an Ohio State or otherwise, I'll be here for you. So he already knew, bro. They already knew.
That part.
Syracuse wasn't going.
But I do want to pivot, and it's mad random, but I just thought about it. We got a guy named Arthur Jones.
Okay.
Who is John Jones' brother, the UFC best fighter ever.
Yes.
He passed away. Arthur Jones was a Syracuse Orangeman. He was actually the rival of me in high school football.
He actually played for the Raiders, didn't he?
He played for the Ravens. Won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, number 97.
So the other brother played with the because he kind of had a little mental thing.
No. I think he had a mental thing. He might have played there too.
That was the other brother.
No, so John Jones, the baddest mofo on the planet.
Both of his brothers played in the league.
Okay, yep. But I played against him in high school.
Was he a beast? They look like freaks.
He was
bro.
okay. He was all right. I got the best. I ain't like, God rest his soul. I
but
got
that's
you.
college. So high school, he was okay.
School. We played against. He played tackle. I played tight end and defensive end.
How was he in college?
Oh, he was good. He was a better pro than I.
So that's
when it made sense. He was a better pro than mine.
Sometimes that happens.
Listen,
I just was educating somebody on that.
I said
better some people. We're talking about the Wisconsin thing. I said some guys and Stingletti. I be tearing his name up.
Stingletti.
I said some guys are going to be incredible college dudes.
Right.
I'm talking the best playmakers you imagine, and they'll be okay pros, if not even pros at all.
Right.
There's some guys that'll be good to really non-existent college guys that their game literally translates to the league, bro.
Yeah, and you get a fire coach in the league. Listen, I don't know how it happened, but I heard that he passed away.
I think he passed away last week.
He passed away about a week ago. His name was Arthur Jones. I don't know what it's from. Sometimes when you don't have so much information about why somebody's
Andre
gone,
Isaac.
it might be some something that you don't want to talk about, don't want to mention. He was a big guy like myself. I'm 300 pounds. We need to lose weight. We need to take care of our mental health.
I've been pickleballing it.
Yeah, pickleball it, man. You got to.
1,000 calories per hour pickleball.
Hey, man, movement is medicine.
12.
Movement is medicine.
So check this out, Christopher Michael. So Dougie probably is totally going to agree with this. He said NIL has definitely changed the game and good for these young men getting what they deserve. Well, I agree with that too.
Yep.
But Wisconsin feels like it may have an indefinitely or culture issue. Okay, so you're saying two different things, and I agree with the top part. I thought he was going somewhere else.
Come on.
So I think we both agree we are NIL lovers. I love NIL.
I love it, man. Give me some.
But I do agree with this, and Doug kind of probably feels a little bit different. Wisconsin, and I guess that's where I was trying to get to. Wisconsin does have an identity and a culture issue. And until they fix that,
for sure,
the money and stuff ain't going to matter.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not going to say that because sometimes money fixes a lot of problems.
No, they don't, bro.
No, listen, when you got bad culture but you got bread, you can go ahead and buy some culture.
The beauty of Ohio State, I love this. I love this change of perspective. The reason why I believe Ohio State is so effective right now.
But we different, though,
is that
Jimmy.
But that's my point.
I'm sorry.
I had a conversation with Josh. I'm not going to out you, but I had a conversation with Josh Harris this morning, and his son plays at Bowling Green with Eddie George. And I said, Josh, I need you to relax. I said, take a place like Ohio State where the culture usurps the money.
Come on.
I said, bro, everybody else is transactional. So what you're going through right now, you're going to have to go through that no matter where else you go. Everybody's doing transactions. How do you get into a position where the transaction doesn't usurp your culture? That's what Singletti has done a great job of too. He's allowing his culture to lift the program. They're spending money. But the culture, that's going to be the difficult part, I think, what Penn State's going to do. They're going to try to get a splash coach.
Splash.
And they're going to get in trouble, bro.
Come spend some money on me, man. I'm with you, Jimmy, to a certain extent. I know we're going to pay a couple bills. It's a couple minutes to
and we'll
games.
Come back.
We got to talk just a smidgen about Wisconsin. We talked about Luke Fickell. TKDS Sports. .tv. Work with me. God not mistakes, man. We in Salina, Ohio. Hey, shout out to Gallup Park. If you're there, get a beer on Jimmie.
Hallelujah.
We love you, and we'll be right back to give some predictions.
Peace.
This game just got bigger.
That's how we do it, fellas.
And better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season,
Touchdown.
it's about the grit,
Unbelievable.
the glory,
This conference, it's anybody's to take.
and the clash of champions.
Every game is our championship game.
The 2025 HBCU Go football season is coming this fall, only on HBCU Go. This game just got bigger.
That's how we do it, fellas.
And better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season,
Touchdown.
it's about the grit,
Unbelievable.
the glory,
This conference, it's anybody's to take.
and the clash of champions.
Every game is our championship game.
The 2025 HBCU Go football season is coming this fall, only on HBCU Go.
Grab life by the chicken fingers and savor the day with hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret cane sauce that makes everything that much better.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
bro. That is
Hey,
great.
man, we could talk. We could talk all day. We're in Salina, Ohio. We're at the Moose Lodge. Thank you for having us. Normally we're at Gallup Park. This is Doug Worthington, Jimmie Bell, Know It All, TKDSSports.tv. Thank you, Kevin. But we got to get into it, right? It's Ohio State. It's week 7 of the college football year.
Do you see a letdown?
Do I see a letdown? I don't think there's no snowball chance in hell.
Me too.
That Ohio State doesn't come out of here with a convincing win.
And I don't think people understand why. I think that jumping
it's
in.
top to bottom.
I think the consistent. If we would have shown, if we are expecting something that we didn't see, that'd be different.
Right.
But the fact that, in my opinion, we've literally seen consistency and growth every single week, and for me to consider this week would be different, that wouldn't even be fair.
Listen, but at the end of the day, my mom used to always tell me God is praying for them too. So
Hallelujah.
I don't know if there's something that would just make it a little bit weird. We talked about earlier how Minnesota put a slacking on Nebraska, who said they arrived, and they had the head coach over here talking about how he's not distracted, but they took a L, non-ranked opponent. Then you got Miami to U. I was in my Harper. I was down there with my daughter for a few days. And the U thought they were back. You got DJ Khaled on the sideline doing cartwheels, and they take an L to an unranked Louisville. You know, it's one of those things where you can
highlights I saw too, Louisville knew they was going to win that game, bro.
Listen, but the coaching, we don't got that much time anyway. All right, we got 37 seconds. The coaching, the fact that they went for it on 4th down, the fact that they had trick plays already ready, that's what the culture is on certain teams, right? We're talking about Ohio State. We're talking about Wisconsin, Luke Fickell, Ryan Day. I think this is almost a going-away party. I think this is one of those kumbayas. I think this is a farewell moment for Luke Fickell, meaning James Franklin just got paid out. I think next week Luke Fickell finds his packing, his sheets. He goes somewhere, Wisconsin, part ways, see what his buyout is about. But that's college football. I got Ohio State because I think Ryan Day is going to do them justice. I got them 45-6. 45-6. It is hard to hang a donut, even though Iowa beat them 37-0. It's hard to hang a donut, and I think Ryan Day doesn't murder him. What do you think? What is your game predictions?
33-6. Excuse me, 33-9.
33-9.
And what I am giving them is that we have another matchup conundrum. Our running game is not that slick. Their top of their front four is a beast. Then they always have a front four. Their front four statistically.
You got Iowa that ran 240 yards against them, so I'm not hearing that. But I hear you.
Statistically, they're a top 5, if not better, run defense. From what I hear, their linebackers stink.
Not against us, though.
Their linebacker, but we have it. Hallelujah! It may work out, right? Iowa is just like Wisconsin should be. They still put out those offensive linemen, so they run that ball. We haven't really ran the ball, bro.
That part.
We're pretty explosive everywhere else, but when it comes to that running game. So me, it's 33-9. I just don't think we're going to have. I don't think we're going to have as many opportunities. That's why I don't think it's going to go to 40.
I like that. I think the defense scores a couple. I think special teams put Ohio State in really good position. That's why my score might be a little bit, because again, this is the week after Ohio State let their most points up in the game. Can you believe it? Ohio State really let up 16 points. Right? 16. How dare you, Ohio State, let up 16 points? But I think given the interview I've seen with our guy Caleb Downs, given I hear Caden Curry on a couple watch lists, I think Ohio State really is coming to his own. They have not let up more than, I think, 6-point-something points every game. That's the most from an Ohio State team since the early 50s. So they're primed. They're amazing. Ohio State, you guys are rich with talent. You're rich with a great program. I think this goes throughout Segnetti's process. Ryan Day stays around for a long time. We win a bunch of national championships. But we'll be back at halftime, right?
We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Game just got bigger.
That's how we do it, fellas.
And better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season,
Touchdown.
it's about the grit,
Unbelievable.
the glory,
This conference, it's anybody's to take.
and the clash of champions.
Every game is our championship game.
The 2025 HBCU Go football season is coming this fall, only on HBCU Go. This game just got bigger
That's how we do it, fellas.
and better.
The energy is contagious.
Because we're back.
It's still a party here on HBCU Go.
And this season,
Touchdown.
it's about the grit,
Grab life by the chicken fingers and savor the day with hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret cane sauce that makes everything that much better.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.